The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Reading Fightin' Phils. Reading hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Chase Sugart is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now, Breivik Valera. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Valera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The 0-1 on its way.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hit out towards second. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir.
That was a great defensive play there. And you know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That is hurt.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
At the plate now, Steven Eason. Line hard to center field. Davis is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Cameron Regner, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Brennan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Brennan Davis.
Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Jordan Groshans stands in as he looks at a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yasmani.
Into the box, Yasmani Tomas, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Popped him up. Valera over to his left, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Now batting, Ryan McBroom, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now at the plate, Lamont Wade. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Into the box now, Drew Maggi, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Henry Ramos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Perez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Squirrels lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, Sully Matias. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Elise Sanchez is on deck. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in, Elise Sanchez. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Matias gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Tilson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in now, Andy Young. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Matt Skoll is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. The 0-1 offering. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0. Digging in, Cameron Regner, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Cameron Regner.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit well towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So now to the plate, Breivik Valera, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Matias is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Steven Eason. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Now at the plate, Ryan McBroom. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Lamont Wade, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. In now, Drew Maggi. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 3 runs on 5 base hits. No errors. And 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Richmond leads this one 4-0.
Leading up for the Brighton Bills, the pitcher, Chase.
Into the box, Chase Sugar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brennan Davis.
Ready for another chance? Brennan Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Jordan Groshans will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Squirrels lead it 4-0. Digging in now, Henry Ramos. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Henry Ramos.
Now here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Michael Perez. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The pitcher, number 37, Cameron Regner.
Now at the plate, Cameron Regner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hit to short, reined in. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Breivik Valera. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Line drive to center field. Davis is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Suli Matias. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Ali Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramos is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Andy.
Stepping into the box, Andy Young looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Luis Urias. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Tilson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Charlie Tilson. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move. To take it in for the first down. Ready for another shot now, Steven Eason. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McBroom. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Pedro Vasquez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 16, Pedro Vasquez.
Standing in now, Lamont Wade. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Richmond leads this one 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Matt Skoll. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 delivery.
Well, that's off the plate.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Juan Gratterol will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with a runner at second and nobody out.
Number 73, Juan Gratterol.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now
back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
To the plate now, Brennan Davis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Jordan Groshans waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jordan Groshans.
At the plate, Jordan Groshans. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-1 ball game. Matt Harvey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the fight still, number 63, Matt Harvey.
So coming to the plate, Drew Maggi. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Drew Maggi.
Pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Henry Ramos. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Michael Perez. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in once again, Cameron Regner. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Breivik Valera, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Squirrels lead it 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Suli Matias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ramos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Ali.
Striding in once again, Ali Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. On its way is pitch number 75.
He got 3-2.
There's ball 4.
Now back, second baseman, Andy Young.
Digging in and looking for more. Andy Young, last time through, was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis Urias.
Settling in now, Luis Urias. He was a double play victim last time around. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Matt Skoll, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 6-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Charlie Tilson. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Steven Eason, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Vasquez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Raider Ascanio will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. In now, Ryan McBroom. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Into the box now, Lamont Wade. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in now, Drew Maggi. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. And they're content to play station to station here, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double. A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Michael Perez. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the runner from third cross. approaches the plate.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Anderson Polanco comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Anderson Polanco.
At the plate, Breivik Valera. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Perez is on his way home. He will score. Way out in front now, up by 10.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Charlie Tilson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Richmond leads this one 11-1. Brent Honeywell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brent Honeywell Jr.
In now, Raider Ascanio. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Ascanio.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brennan Davis.
Into the box now, Brennan Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jordan Groshans.
Stepping in, Jordan Groshans. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Steven Eason. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate now, Ryan McBroom. And there's a base hit on the line. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Lamont Wade. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton. Keep the line moving.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. To the plate now, Drew Maggi. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Time is out.
Stepping in now, Henry Ramos. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in now, Michael Perez as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's one down now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Brent Honeywell. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Breivik Valera.
So striding forward now, Breivik Valera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Davis is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Squirrels lead it 16-1. Stepping up to the plate is Manny Tomas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a solo shot here for Yasmani Tomas. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now batting, right fielder, Shuli.
In now, Shuli Matias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 0-2 home. Hit hard to third. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Ali Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Full count still. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So now to the plate, Andy Young. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 16-2. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Tilson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Charlie Tilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's well foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Braden Bristow is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jonathan Lopez will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Now playing second and batting 7, number 33, Jonathan Lopez.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
The third baseman, Steven Eason.
Into the box, Steven Eason to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
The first baseman, number 9,
Into the box now, Ryan McBroom.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Lamont Wade Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Lamont Wade. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, Maggi.
Now to the plate, Drew Maggi. He singled and drove home two his last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with two away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Henry Ramos, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Richmond leads this one 18-2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lopez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Skoll.
At the plate, Matt Skoll, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A runner at first with no outs here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting, shortstop, Raider Ascanio.
Standing in, Raider Ascanio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. He brings it in, and they will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
18-2 in tonight's game. The Flying Squirrels claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Cameron Regner earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brent Honeywell takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.